Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. All right, I am up here. Thank you, Mr. Milkman, for checking on me. I'm okay. I just haven't taken any time to actually sit before you guys and actually record a video. That is all. I've really been focusing on editing for the other channel, trying to catch up. Don't seem like I'm getting anywhere fast, but that's what's been happening. But guys, thank you for coming back in this video. In this video, we are going to talk about our net worth update. This is the last network update for the year. Today is December 31st. So literally we waited to the last day of the freaking year to finally take a look at our numbers and see what is up. The last time we did this was back in July, so that's about 5 months ago. July, August, September, October, November. Yes, 5 months ago. And since then, I have sold a house. So in this video, you and I are going to face how did selling off an asset affect me? Because let's be real, guys. Let's be real. We are pulling our numbers for properties from Zillow.com, which is not the most accurate source. The only way you're going to find out what you can get for an asset is when you actually do the work of actually selling off an asset, paying all of the fees that go with selling off that asset, and then seeing what you have left. Until that happens, all of this, what we call our net worth, is just a theory. One of the greatest examples of that is Kanye West. We see how when he got dropped by Adidas, how he went from being a billionaire to a 400 millionaire. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? So until then, it's just an evaluation, and we're just using this guide to kind of see where we stand in a general sort of way. So I say all that to say is never take your net worth to heart. Do not put all that stock on your net worth. Do not put your ego on your net worth. Do not put your pride on your net worth. It's just something for you to know how you are doing. Okay, let's look at these numbers in December. Now, for a lot of you who don't know, basically your net worth is basically everything that you own minus everything that you owe. So if you still owe on something, if you still have a bill, if you still have to pay somebody on something, you have to subtract that from your net worth. Your net worth cannot be the value of that thing alone. It has to be minus what you owe on that thing, okay? And for this example in my life, I try to keep everything the same. So the way I did my net worth day one is the same way I'm doing it all these days later, okay? So we're comparing apples and apples. I mainly look at 3 areas of my life. I look at car assets, I look at property assets, and then I look at savings and investments. I combine my savings and investments, so you don't know what number is in a bank account versus what number is an investment account. That just keeps a little more privacy for me. So those things are combined into one sum, okay? So let's look at it. The first thing we're going to look at is cars. All right, so I have 2 vehicles currently in my possession. Okay, one is a Mitsubishi, and back in July, I valued it at $500, and I'm keeping that value at $500 because I am super undervaluing it according to Kelly's Blue Book, okay? My second vehicle that I drive day in, day out is a Tesla Model S. It's an older model, and it was valued back in July at $24,941. It did depreciate some, and so in December, it is valued at $21,154. This gives me $21,654 in cars. I know a lot of people, when they do their net worth, they don't look at their cars, but I look at anything that you can sell. Well, not anything, because I'm not going through my home and counting up furniture and like if I had a yard sale, what can I get for things? I'm not going that far, but I am using my cars because if I did have to sell off a car and get money for it, it is a possibility. So therefore, we're counting it, okay? And because I did start counting it day one, we're going to continue counting it day $999,999. Okay, so for my total in my car assets is $21,654, and this is a decrease from the last time we did this of $3,787. Next, we're going to take a look at properties. Guys, I used to own 2 properties. I now only own 1. In September, I sold off my rental property, and so we're gonna see how that plays with these numbers, okay? So my main home that I live in, back in July, y'all, the market was going crazy back in July. Oh my goodness. Back in July, this property, according to Zillow.com, was valued at $1,004,000. Yep, I'm saying that right. $1,004,000. 5 months later, y'all know this market done crashed. This market is still crashing. A lot of people are saying, oh my goodness, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? It just really changed drastically to the tune of this property on Zillow, which again, going through the home selling process. I know that Zillow is not accurate, y'all, because I can look at this property here and I can look at the property next door that could be this very same property as mine, and they have 2 different evaluations. But again, because we've been using Zillow and we've been using it as the benchmark, the constant in this control group, is that what it's called? Y'all, come on, go back to high school science. When you do experiments, you have your control group. So because Zillow was what, our control group or whatever, we're going to have to keep using it. So now in December, this value is valued at $896,100. I still owe on this property $195,414. So I subtract what I owe from what the property is valued at, and that gives us a net worth of $700,686. Back in July, I still owned my rental home, and the net worth back then, this was from what the property was valued at, subtracting what I owed on the property. So after that math was done, the net worth on that property was $157,540. $157,540. Today, the net worth is 0 because I no longer own that asset. Now, what this slide is not going to show you, obviously, is where the proceeds of that sale went, where the proceeds of it went. Some of the proceeds went into this main property because I used some of the proceeds to pay down what I owed on this property, okay? But even then, what we see is that the market dropped drastically. So what was once valued, this home, at over $1 million, it's now about $900,000. So almost $100,000 was lost in value. Evaluation value, right? But we also gained a little bit of money because we actually paid down what we owed on this property. So the net worth in my property asset is now $700,686. This is a decline of almost $200,000. $200,000. So this is, I dropped $188,683. Okay, so that's how much was lost. So we are now down in our cars, and we are also now down in property, almost 200,000. About 200,000 when you combine the car and the properties. Okay, this is me selling a property, selling an asset. Okay, let's take a look at the last thing that we look at. The last thing we look at is savings and investing. Okay, so back in July, I did have $374,496 in savings and investment. In December, 5 months later, I have $474,728. My first increase. This is an increase of $100,232. Okay. So yes, some of the proceeds from the sale of that property did go back into my savings and investing. But let me tell you guys, when you sell off an asset, when you sell off something, there are so many fees that go along with it. The fees that you have to pay all of the people to help make that possible, real estate agents, title companies, contractors, just so many things, right? And so basically, yeah, when we were looking at that $157,000 that I had in value of my rental property asset, after selling that off, that was probably more closer to 100,000. Okay, 100,000. And we did what we could do with it. And so, like I said, so this is where we're at right now in savings and investing. Plus, the market still hasn't quite bounced back. So I didn't make terrific gains in my investment accounts that I have been making in the past. So we have that. So all of these things kind of, So let's look at the total picture. The total picture as of December 2022 is, in cars, I have $21,654. In properties, properties, no longer plural. In my property, $700,686. And in savings and investments, $474,728. This gives me a net worth of $1,197,068. Okay? While I am still a millionaire, I'm still classified as a millionaire, I did lose in the past 5 months. I lost $92,238. $92,000. And I don't even look at this as being because I sold off the property. I'm very happy that I sold off the property. I think a lot of it is because of the wild evaluations of Zillow. Like I said, my property was valued at $1 million, and now it's valued at about $900,000. So there goes your $100,000 right there, right? So even with selling off the property, we see that the big thing I think that affected me is how the market is doing right now. The real estate market as well as the stock market, okay? But I'm happy, I'm pleased. I'm still in the millionaire club, and I'm still living a great life. I'm still doing all the things that I want to do. I have no regrets. And this is how we are closing out 2022. Cannot wait to see what 2023 has in store for us. I'm looking to get this house paid down even more, and I'm hoping that the market bounces back even more and we see terrific gains in that area. So we're going to continue to track our net worth, and my question to you guys is, are you guys tracking your net worth too? Until the next video, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to thumbs up. Don't forget to thumbs up. Engage with the video. Thumbs down if you want. Just engage, engage, engage. Subscribe if you would like to keep following this journey and all the other journeys I embark upon. And talk to me in the comments below. I will see you all in the next video. I'm going to go edit this right now. It's going to come out today because Mr. Milkman is like, are you okay? Are you okay? I am okay. I am okay. I am so okay.